Hey core class, Sarah here with Core Motion Fitness. So glad you can join me for a great workout today. You are going to need a set of weights for this workout. So if you want to pause right now and go grab a set of weights or milk jug or water bottle, something with resistance, go ahead and do that. You also need a mat. I have my mat here, so make sure you have that ready to go. We're going to begin with our workout, and then we'll go through all the exercises that you'll use for today's workout. So everybody's favorite, bootstrappers are first. So take your feet at least hip distance, maybe a little bit wider, okay? You're gonna hinge at the hips here. You're gonna straighten both legs and then drop the hips low again. Okay, so just go at your own pace. And from the profile, looks like this. Hips are low and high. Wanna keep our chest up, really create some mobility in our hips and feel some strength coming into our quads. Let's go 2 more here. And last one. And roll it all the way up. Good. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Take your fingers behind your ears. We're going to hinge at our hips and reach your arms out in front. Pull and then stand back up. So this is our good morning with our lat pull. Great way to wake up the back of the body. Engage that posterior chain. And we've got 2 more here. And last one. All right, up next, take your feet wide squat position. We're gonna drop it down. Right arm is gonna lift, left arm will follow, and then both hands are gonna come behind the back and clasp together. Eyes are up. We'll drop down again, lead with your left this time. So reach, circle around, hands come behind, lift, and drop it down again. Both arms this time, palms open wide, and circle back and around. Good job. Let's do one more in each direction. Right arm leads the way, and hold at the top, and left arm leads the way. Great. And let's try to get both arms right here. So squat down, both arms reach, circle it around, clasp your hands together, and relax. Roll your shoulders back in place. All right, feet stay wide. We've got our windmill next. Work on some rotation through the trunk, so arms are out to the side. Reach your hand to your opposite foot, and then squeeze your booty to come right back up to standing position. Good job. We've got 2 more on each side. And last one. And final move for the warm-up is your inchworm. So take your feet to the end of your mat, roll your shoulders back in place, hinge, walk yourself out. Rock back into a downward facing dog and rock forward, and then walk your hands to your feet, bend both knees, roll it on up. Let's do it again. You've got 2 more just like that. Rock back and forward, and hands to your feet, and roll it on up. Good. One more time, please. All right. We're not quite done. We're gonna hit those warm-up moves one more time just to make sure you're loose and limber and ready to go. So bootstrappers. So squat down, hands by your ankles, and you've got 8 of these guys. Good, I got 3 more, and 2, and 1, and bring it all the way up. All right, hinging at the hips, fingers behind the ears. Good morning, and lat pull. And stand tall. So a lot of these warm-up moves are just intros to what you're gonna see in the workout. Today's workout, you have 4 different exercises that you're gonna complete 10 reps of, and hopefully, once I set you on your own, you're gonna do 10 rounds of each exercise. That'll be fun. All right, so we're gonna take ourselves into that wide squat. Right arm lifts, left arm lifts, circle it around. Again, left arm, and circle it around. Both arms, palms open wide. Let's do it again. Drive it down, left arm reach, and circle around, this time right arm. Good job. And both arms. Reach them up, feel some nice, good postural alignment there, and rise. Roll your shoulders back into place. Windmill, sorry about that. Windmill's next, arms open wide, and take your hand down to your inside of your foot. If you want a little bit more out of this windmill, open your arms up, reach them up to the sky. 1 more, and done. All right, inchworm, we're gonna add a push-up into this inchworm. So if you wanna just stick with the down dog, no problem. But feet hip distance, hinge, walk yourself out. Hands about shoulder distance or mat distance apart. Push up and rock back. Rock forward and walk your hands to your feet. You've got 2 more just like that. Now you can modify push-ups, as you know, by dropping to your knees. Okay. And let's try that one more time. Bend your knees, roll it on up. Here's your last one. Rock back and walk your hands to your feet, bend your knees, and roll it on up. All right, we are warmed up, ready to rock. So for your first move, you're gonna need your weights or whatever weight form you have. So grab that now, go ahead and put it in your hands right at your chest. Okay, feet are wide, just like when we practice our bootstrapper. So we're gonna hinge down, elbows come to our knees. We're gonna straighten arms and legs at the same time. And we're gonna bend both knees and we're gonna stand back up. So practice with me. Let's go ahead and do one more together. And straighten the arms and legs, bend and rise. All right, so that is your bootstrapper. Your next move is a deadlift to windmill. So you're gonna hinge at the hips. Right arm is going to come up and back down. Stand tall, switch to the other side. Left arm up and stand tall, okay? From the profile, do it with me. Hinge, right arm up and stand up. You can do this without weight if you need to. And stand tall, good. Next up, we're gonna go to the ground for push-ups, okay, just like we warmed up with, but this time we're gonna add a shoulder tap. So hands are wider than shoulders, okay? And you've got 1 push-up and then shoulder tap to each side. You can do these on your knees, right here. And the final option to modify, push up from tabletop, right there, okay? Following that exercise, a hollow hold is next. So onto the ground, okay? Your knees can be bent if you need to, with your hands by your side, and you can just hold right here for your hollow hold. You can extend your legs and your arms and hold here as well. Maybe you want your legs a little higher. Either of those position works. Your hollow hold is gonna be 30 seconds long. So we're gonna go through the first round together, and then you can either repeat with me by rewinding the video, or you can go off on your own with all the descriptions that will be in the notes below this video, all right? So first exercise, 10 reps, bootstrappers, get your weights. We're just gonna cycle right through these 4 moves, and then you're on your own, all right? So weights together. Feet wide, we're ready to rock here. 10 of these bad boys. Drop down, hips high, arms low, and drive up. Now it's really important that you are driving through your heels to get up to standing position. Always thinking the hips low, okay, before you come back up. This is number 5 right here. Is your core engaged while you're pushing back up? Okay, this is a great core move, even though it does seem like it's more for the legs. We've got 2 more right here. And final one. So up next is our windmill, all right? So feet hip distance apart, deadlift first, and then we'll reach arm to each side. We're doing 5 on each side for a total of 10. So hinge at the hips. Keep the knee soft, right arm reaches up, left arm reaches to the knee, bring it down and rise. And to the other side, good. You're gonna feel a lot of toning here, right through your side body as you extend that arm up. If it becomes too much with weight, then just do it with no weight. Arms only is a great way to modify. Good, this is number 4. And number 5, for a total of 10 windmills. Nice job. And rise back up. All right, weights go to the ground, off to the side. You don't need them for these next 2 moves, push-ups with shoulder taps. We're counting the 10 push-ups, okay? Shoulder taps are bilateral. Here we go. There's 1, tap, tap, good. Now you notice my feet are hip distance apart, even a little wider. That helps to keep my body from rocking side to side. Now remember, you can do these push-ups on your knees, just like that, or even tabletop right here. Okay, so we're on 7 and 8. Good job, just 2 more. Come on, stick with it. And last one. Very nice job, and done. Rock back, give it a little stretch, and then get ready. We're gonna flip over, head right into our hollow hold. So lay down onto your back, pull the abdominals in, feel your low back pressing to the mat. Start with knees, okay? And then arms off to the side, roll your upper body off the mat. If that feels good, stay there. Otherwise, legs extend, arms reach. Time starts right now. Let's go. Lower the legs and arms as low as you can. We want to keep our abdominals pulling down. As soon as they start pooching up, I need you to change the positioning of your legs and arms. Looking at your belly button. Now another option is if you need to, take your hands behind your ears, offer a little support for your neck. That is great. You're so close. You've got 8 seconds left. Stay with it, guys. How do you think 10 hollow holds is gonna feel? Yeah, pretty amazing. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. Great job. All right, so I'm gonna take you through a quick cool down here for after your workout. So if you need to pause the video now, get rolling on your 10 rounds, do that, and then you just push play again, and we'll cool down together. All right, so for those of you cooling down, go ahead and stretch your arms nice and long and behind you. Lift your low back off the mat, and then hug one knee into your body. Good job. Stretch that leg all the way up. And then you're going to bring this leg across your body and open your arms out to the side. And release. Good. Set it down. Bring the other leg in and stretch it up. Arms out to the side. The leg goes across the body, looking away from your leg. And then bring both legs back in. All right, feet to the ground, hands by your side. We're gonna lift up into a bridge, squeeze your glutes, feel the stretch in your hip flexors. Stay there for a moment. And then walk your hands underneath your hips, clasp them together, and lift a little higher, rocking onto the backs of the shoulders. And release the hands out to the side and lower your hips all the way down to the mat. Good, we're gonna roll over onto one side and take our top leg and press our foot into our hand for a quad stretch. Now love this stretch because we can even bring our leg further back behind us and really get into the hip flexor here. Sometimes we can't get that when we're in the standing position. So enjoy it right there. All right, top leg is gonna come over. You're gonna just wrap your hand behind your ankle. Foot is flat on the ground. You can stay here. If you'd like to, bring your elbow to the ground and lift up. So all those windmills, you're gonna feel that release right down the side body here. And release your hip to the mat. Bring your knees in, roll over to the other side, and into that quad stretch. Good. Again, roll the shoulder back and swing the legs slightly back behind you if you'd like to. A little deeper into that stretch. And let's set that foot down in front. Again, hug it in close. Stay there for a moment. Next layer is to bring the hips up off of the mat, and our arm comes up and over, really lifting our hips up. You know, love that stretch for the hips, glutes, side body. Feels amazing. Great work. And release. All right, go ahead and come onto your hands and knees. Okay, hands are a little bit wider than shoulders, and we're gonna drop our right shoulder down toward the ground. So you're gonna feel the stretch through the pecs, front of the shoulder, all those push-ups, and then switch to the other side. No need to overstretch here, just a little bit, a little drop of the shoulder will do. And then arms reach out into a child's pose. Great work. All right, Go ahead and come up onto your knees. Roll your shoulders back into place. Place the hands right on the hips. Lean back ever so slightly, opening through the front of the body here. And take both arms up. Good. Press them out to the side. Let them fall down. Roll your shoulders back into place. And you did awesome today. Thanks so much for joining me. I will see you again next time.